As you sit at your desk, staring at the pile of bills in front of you, you can't help but feel a sense of dread wash over you. You've been living paycheck to paycheck for as long as you can remember, and no matter how hard you try, it seems like you can never get ahead. But you're not alone. Millions of people around the world are trapped in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to make ends meet, and feeling like there's no way out. In this video, we're going to explore the scary reality of living paycheck to paycheck, and most importantly, we're going to show you how to break the cycle. We'll provide practical tips and strategies that you can implement today to start taking control of your finances and your life. It's time to stop living in fear and start living with confidence and financial security. So grab a pen and paper and let's dive in together. Chapter 1: What it means to live paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck is like being caught in an endless loop of financial stress and uncertainty. It means that every month you are struggling to make ends meet, and just when you think you're finally catching up, another bill arrives in the mail. It's like walking on a tightrope with no safety net to catch you if you fall. Every unexpected expense, from a car repair to a medical bill, threatens to derail your already fragile finances. Living paycheck to paycheck means constantly having to make difficult choices about what bills to pay and which expenses to skip. It means sacrificing your own needs and wants for the sake of survival and feeling like you can never get ahead. It's a struggle that can feel never-ending, and it takes a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. The stress and anxiety of financial insecurity can impact every aspect of your life, from your relationships to your work. But despite the challenges, there is hope. By understanding what it means to live paycheck to paycheck, you can start taking steps to break the cycle and achieve financial freedom. It won't be easy, but with determination and the right strategies, you can finally start to build the life you deserve. Chapter 2: Why people get stuck in the cycle. The cycle of living paycheck to paycheck is a complex issue that affects people from all walks of life. While there are many factors that can contribute to this cycle, there are some common reasons why people get stuck in it. One of the main reasons is a lack of financial education and literacy. Many people are simply not taught the skills and knowledge they need to manage their money effectively, and as a result, they struggle to make ends meet. Another reason is the high cost of living, which can make it difficult to afford basic necessities like housing, food, and healthcare. For many people, the cost of living continues to rise while their wages remain stagnant, creating a growing gap between what they earn and what they need to survive. Furthermore, unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or home repairs can quickly throw someone's finances off balance and make it difficult to recover. And without access to affordable credit, many people turn to payday loans and other high-interest options, which only exacerbate the problem. Finally, there's the emotional and psychological toll of financial insecurity, which can make it difficult to take the steps necessary to break the cycle. Fear, shame, and anxiety can all hold people back from seeking help or taking action to improve their situation. But no matter what the reasons are for getting stuck in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, it's important to remember that there is always a way out. With the right tools and resources, anyone can overcome the challenges and achieve financial freedom. Chapter 3: How to break the cycle. We'll get to that in a second. I have a favor to ask of you. If you like this video so far, please subscribe to the channel. Breaking free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck can be challenging, but it's definitely possible with a bit of effort and a change in mindset. Here are some practical tips to help you break the cycle and take control of your finances. Start by creating a budget and tracking your expenses. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back and put more money towards your goals. Use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to keep track of your expenses and make sure to review it regularly. Look for ways to increase your income, whether it's through asking for a raise, starting a side hustle, or taking on freelance work. Finding ways to bring in more money can help you break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Build an emergency fund. This can help you weather unexpected expenses without turning to high-interest loans or credit cards. Even setting aside a small amount each month can add up over time and provide a safety net when you need it most. Prioritize debt repayment. If you have debt, make a plan to pay it off as quickly as possible. Focus on paying off high-interest debt first and consider consolidating your debt into a lower-interest loan. Cut unnecessary expenses. Take a close look at your expenses and identify areas where you can cut back. For example, consider canceling subscriptions or memberships you don't use, cooking at home instead of eating out, or buying secondhand instead of new. Practice self-discipline and delayed gratification. Instead of giving in to impulse purchases, learn to wait and save up for things you really want. This can help you avoid unnecessary debt and build better financial habits. Set achievable financial goals. Whether it's saving for a down payment on a house or paying off your credit card debt, setting achievable goals can help you stay motivated and focused on your financial future. Seek out resources and support. There are many free resources available to help you improve your financial literacy and manage your money better. Consider taking a financial literacy course, joining a support group, or working with a financial advisor. Stay positive and believe in yourself. Breaking free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle takes time and effort, but it's definitely possible. Stay positive, believe in yourself, and keep working towards your goals one step at a time. Remember, breaking the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck isn't easy, but it's definitely worth it. By taking control of your finances and building better habits, you can create a more stable and secure future for yourself and your family. Chapter 4. Systemic issues that perpetuate the cycle. While there are certainly things that individuals can do to break the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, it's important to also address the systemic issues that perpetuate this cycle. Here are some ways we can work towards addressing these issues and creating a more equitable financial system. Advocate for fair wages and working conditions. Many people who live paycheck to paycheck do so because they simply aren't paid enough to cover their basic expenses. By advocating for fair wages and working conditions, we can help ensure that everyone has the opportunity to earn a living wage. Push for affordable housing and healthcare. Housing and healthcare costs can be significant barriers for many people trying to break the paycheck to paycheck cycle. By advocating for more affordable housing and healthcare options, we can help reduce these barriers and make it easier for people to get ahead. Support policies that promote financial stability. There are many policies that can help promote financial stability, such as access to affordable childcare, paid family leave, and strong consumer protections. By supporting these policies, we can help create a more stable financial system for everyone. Address systemic inequalities. Unfortunately, many people living paycheck to paycheck are also facing systemic inequalities, such as racism, sexism, and ableism. By working to address these inequalities, we can help create a more just and equitable society for everyone. Support community-based organizations. There are many community-based organizations that are doing important work to address the systemic issues that perpetuate the paycheck to paycheck cycle. By supporting these organizations, we can help amplify their voices and create real change. Chapter 5. The emotional and psychological impact of living paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck doesn't just impact our finances. It can also take a significant toll on our emotional and psychological well-being. Here are some ways to address the emotional and psychological impact of this cycle. Acknowledge your feelings. Living paycheck to paycheck can be stressful, overwhelming, and even embarrassing. It's important to acknowledge these feelings and recognize that they're valid. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional can be a helpful way to process these emotions. Focus on self-care. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, it can be easy to let self-care fall by the wayside, but taking care of yourself is crucial for your mental and emotional well-being. This can mean setting aside time for exercise, meditation, or other activities that bring you joy and help you relax. Create a budget and stick to it. While creating a budget might seem like a purely financial task, it can actually have a significant impact on your emotional well-being. Having a clear plan for your finances can help reduce stress and anxiety and give you a sense of control over your financial situation. Look for ways to increase your income. Living paycheck to paycheck can feel like a never-ending cycle, but there are often opportunities to increase your income. This could mean looking for a higher-paying job, taking on a side hustle, or even negotiating a raise at your current job. Practice gratitude. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, it can be easy to focus on what you don't have rather than what you do. Practicing gratitude can help shift your mindset and focus on the positive things in your life. This could mean keeping a gratitude journal or simply taking a few minutes each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for. It's important to remember that the emotional and psychological impact of living paycheck to paycheck is real, and it's okay to seek help and support. By taking care of your emotional well-being and working to break the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, you can create a more stable and fulfilling life for yourself. Remember, you're not alone in this. Many people struggle with living paycheck to paycheck, and it's important to seek support and resources when you need them. Whether it's reaching out to a financial advisor, seeking therapy for emotional support, or simply talking to friends and family, there are people who want to help. Breaking the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck is not easy, but it's worth it. By taking steps to improve your financial situation and care for your emotional well-being, you can create a brighter future for yourself and your loved ones.